Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 2. What a game. What a comeback. Honestly, my heart went through every single emotion. And let's just straight get into it. That's right, guys. Arsenal have just beaten Bournemouth three goals to two, and I would have to say that was probably it just defines it. I mean, it's not defined, it literally just sums up our season. This never die attitude. I mean, we are top for a reason, and this performance, just the fight from this team, I mean, we are really showing that we deserve to be challenging and winning that Premier League. That fight back as was 2-0, 2 goals down, like 60 minutes. I thought it was game over, especially when you consider we conceded in within 19 seconds. What a bad way to start the game. Second half starts and my head is going all over the place, especially when I see the second goal. I'm like, you know what, done, season's done, game's done. And I'm sure a lot of Arsenal fans felt the same way. But 3 goals in the second half in 20 minutes, I mean, that is Premier League winning material. That is what the minerals, it just shows Arsenal do have the minerals. Obviously we should have won this game more comfortably, but look, it is what it is. What's important is we got the win, and what a strike by Reece Nelson. Like, I'm just stumbling over the words that I'm saying because I can't express, like, I'm quite speechless on what I just saw. Like, honestly, second half, I thought it was done. I can't believe that we didn't get a penalty. We had, 3 to 4 handball shots in the game. The ref didn't even give one. And I was thinking to my head, you know what? This is going to be one of those games where we're going to look back on the referee's decision. The referee might come after the game, apologize, but it wouldn't matter because the game's done, we've lost. And all those thoughts were going over my head. But Mikel Arteta, he has to take a lot of credit today, because that substitution, bringing on Reece Nelson, bringing on Ben White, completely changed the game today. Absolutely, just completely changed it. Reece Nelson being responsible for 2 of the goals with the winner as well, and then Ben White obviously scoring his first Arsenal goal. Unfortunately, couldn't be celebrated as much because we just equalized. But honestly, when Reece Nelson hit that, because in my head I was thinking, but we had like 20 corners at that time where Reece Nelson got before the final goal. And I was thinking to myself, we had like 20 corners, we're not going to score this one. Lands to Reece Nelson, what a strike with his week of 4, slams it in. Literally, keeper stood no chance, and the whole stadium erupted. I erupted. Honestly, it was honestly, I went through every single emotion. At one point I was saying to myself, Arsenal is the worst team in the league. Honestly, what are we doing? Whether we don't deserve anything. When Reece Nelson scores, now I'm thinking to myself, we're the best team in the league, we're the best team in the world. It's just, honestly, I went through every emotion through that game, and my God, man, I can't take any of these last minute comebacks. I hope hopefully now on we stop these stupid last minute comebacks and we just win the game comfortably from the beginning, because honestly it's not good for the heart. Special mention to obviously Reece Nelson coming into such a big game, huge amount of pressure, and because he hasn't been playing for a very long time, obviously it's going to be difficult, but came in, brilliant performance. Ben White comes in over Tomiyasu in the second half. Obviously Tomiyasu didn't have the best of games. I feel like there's just so many moments where he just didn't make the right decision, but Ben White comes in, and that is the importance of squad depth, that when we are having to, when our key players are not being able to produce or step up, we are able to bring on players that can make the difference, in the likes of Reece Nelson today, Ben White today. That is the importance of having such a good squad depth. And look now, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. One concern is that obviously Trossard went off injured, so I don't know if he's going to play for the next game. Personally, I don't think he will play. I think the next game is I believe it's the Europa League, so it's going to be interesting to see who Arteta plays, or if Trossard does come back ready for the next match. Personally, I think Reece Nelson, after that performance, really deserves a shot in the first team. It's unfortunate every time where he does get a shot, injuries always hit him. And yeah, I mean, that's probably been one of his best performances I've seen. It's just that pressure. He came on with so much pressure and he delivered. But look, guys, we won. All that matters is we get the win. It didn't matter how we get the win, but those referees need to be held accountable today, because I'm looking at 5 penalty shots or 4 handball, not even 1 given. These refs need to be held accountable. But it's what it is. We got the win, and that's all that matters. That fight back, that mentality. I was just, in my head I was so hot. Second goal win in my head was in Jupiter. But brilliant fight back, and now we are 5 points clear. We have more easier games, obviously. I think we have a bit of some not easy games, I would say winnable games. But yeah, I'm just speechless right now. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you.